So I made a video talking about my last day of work a couple of videos ago. And in there I was basically saying misogynistic things like telling women just to shut the fuck up. We're tired of hearing you. It's just because you don't live in reality. You don't live in the same reality as I do. And this okay, so Michaela Peterson, who is only famous because her dad got famous, and she's a decent looking woman. Um, she put, I figured out why the manosphere and groypers like women under 23. She said women. Because they're naive. I certainly was. Nobody older and wiser would sleep with any of them. Children is the best shot they have. And then she put loser pedos. Wow. She called grown adults who are 18 children. Anybody sleeping with anybody who's an adult is a pedo now. And I think that we're all just fucking tired of this shit. Um, if I had a daughter and she was 18, and she wanted to have a family and stuff like that, would I rather her talk with somebody like me, older, maybe not as old as me, 30, 35, or somebody like clavicular who was just gonna use her and toss her aside? Which would I rather have for my 18-year-old daughter who wants to have a family, not hustle. I want to grind, 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 grind. Be a boss babe and everything like that. No, she wants to have a family. She wants to have her kids. She wants to have it as quick as possible. Would I want some guy that's looks maxing, or a grown man that lives in reality? I'm gonna pick the guy that's like me. You know what I mean? So, and I would think that I'm going to be in her life, and she's gonna pick somebody like me anyway. She's not gonna go towards somebody like Clavicular. I think that women go towards like the bad boy and the drug addicts is because they're kind of rebelling against their own father. Um, that's just my opinion. And I just got done watching a video by, what's his name? Jack. I want to say he's like Jack Morgan. This guy. This guy right here. He's like one of my favorite YouTubers right now. He keeps it real. And he put this. He's reacting, which I just got done talking shit about, but I don't really watch him. I listen. I listen to his content. So basically, he reacted to a video of a guy saying that women are just exhausting, which I completely agree with. And the guy, he referred to modern women as like a box of like a bolt, a bunch of rocks having you have to shovel these rocks. You have to shovel this snow. Like that's what they are. They're just too much work, and that's what he's trying to convey. And Jack was like, well, they do put in a lot of work. Put the lip fillers, they put the fake tits, they put the getting rid of the hair. That's a lot of work. I understand that. I don't want a hairy woman. But we don't need all the makeup. We don't need the constant hair. Like I like the more natural look, and it could be because I'm older. But I like that. I think the less makeup, the better. I always thought so. My ex fiance was she. I knew she wasn't going nowhere. She's just gonna hang out at the house. She had like her freckles are showing, and she didn't put no makeup on. She just wearing like sweats. I liked that. I thought that she was more real. Now when she went to the bar, all this shit, which why she kept doing it, wanted to close down the bar, and I didn't like that. I said I don't like this, and I'm gonna keep doing. I'm like, okay, we're done then. Um, and I blocked her. Anyway, not forever, but it was like for that period, so we can stop the whole cycle of breaking up and getting back together. It was a toxic, very toxic relationship for both sides, I guess. Um, so when she got herself done up looking like a diva, of course she looked really good, but she had like a different attitude as well. She had more of like a homely type of attitude when she wasn't getting all done up like she was going to a beauty pageant. But when she would get all done up, and she would spend like 3 hours getting all done up, which a lot of work, like doing all this stupid crap. I never really cared about all that. I never cared about that. And it's like, you're obviously not doing it for me. You're doing it for other guys. You want to get validation from other guys. I'm doing it for myself. You're doing it for yourself so you get validation from other guys. And when we see this, when I was on a dating site, like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, I'm looking at the like really good looking women, and I'm like, man, that's just too much work. I see a really good looking woman nowadays. I'm like, even out in public, she's too much work. You know, I like to do stuff, but not all the time. And it could be because I'm older. It could be because economically, I'm like, geez, it costs too much money to do stuff. But I don't always want to be going places all the time, interacting with people all the time. I like the homebody. I like a homebody type of woman where, yeah, sometimes we go places, sometimes we do things, you know. But I don't want one of these high maintenance women that, yeah, they look really good, but I can't sustain this. I cannot sustain this. It's impossible. Even if I had the resources and the energy, I wouldn't want to anyway. You know, it's just, they're just too much. They want to go here. They're just like, dude, chill out, man. Chill out. Relax. Calm down. You know, stop trying to compare yourself to these people on the internet. And this is where I'm gonna come back to Michaela Peterson is these trad these trad women who are on the internet need to go take care of your kids. What are you doing on here? I don't care if you're just typing something. You're trying to get attention. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Go to your husband. Get attention from him. Like, what are you talking about? We don't care what you have to say anymore. I don't know what's wrong with this cat. But anyway, that's basically what I wanted to say is like, we're really just... I think a lot of men, I think I speak for a lot of men at my level, is we just want a humble woman. And when they're just like having to put on this facade for everybody. You know, the guy in the video was talking about like women have to be bubbly all the time. They're putting on a mask. They're putting on a performance. And it's, we're not there anymore, man. We're in like a basically some type of like recession, depression. I don't know. Not for rich people, but for people at my level, that's what it feels like. It feels like we're in some type of like economic constraints, whatever the hell it is, stagflation, whatever the fuck it is. And it's like, it's too much work. It's too much. You're doing too much. You're trying too hard. To try, for who? For what? We're not in high school. We're grown adults. Your parents probably don't even really have anything to do with you because they're boomers. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, your friend, like, who cares, dude? If your friends only care about you because of your superficial things, your husband or your boyfriend is a plumber, he's not like some type of office worker, or he's a welder, and you feel like embarrassed, like, that's a you problem, man. And those aren't your real friends, you know. And I think that we're just tired of. It's hard to take these women seriously when they don't live in reality. They don't live, there's no struggle. They're being propped up. They can have whoever they want. They don't have to put in any type of work like we do as men to, you know, not come across as creepy, to have game, to make sure that we're presented properly, you know, to make sure our body, you know, like I said, presented, hygiene and everything like this too as well. Like we have to as well. And it's like, I'm not asking for all that. Yeah, you know, you get yourself done up. I'll get myself done up, go to a wedding or something like that. But, like, you don't have to get yourself done up to a T every single second. Like, you don't have to be perfect. I think that a lot of us are just sick and tired of, like, this perfection. And it's so fake. That's what it is. It comes down as just so fake. Just like these trad women on the internet. You're fake as fuck. That's it.